Hello, hello, everybody. How's everybody doing this evening? Just trying to get all the chat windows up and running. There we go. Get all So lately, I've been getting a lot of traffic for just asking a lot of questions. So I will try not to get political, and I just want to disconnect from everything that's happening in the world. It is a temporary thing. Soon as I stop playing, I am back into the real world, but I do need to disconnect. My apologies, but just thinking of the current state of affairs in the world tends to put my brain in overdrive, and I do need to find a way to sleep and find a new perspective on life, if that is understandable. So, for now, time to get into some comfy clothes and have ourselves a little adventure. The weather here in my area is really crappy today. It's cold, it's wet, it's rainy. My cats did go out a little bit, but as soon as the rain started again, they are back in and they are restless. So, okay. Without further ado, folks, let's get into it. Let's see here if I can't do something with this. There we go. Yes, a lot of you just want to see me play, but sometimes there are some topics happening in the world that I just cannot remain silent about. And the more that we discover, the more it's just freaky. Okay. So let's see here. No daily missions that I can see here. And all of my dailies are back over there. So, darn it. Is there a teleportation thingy here? I think I did unlock one. Okay, good. So I can go back now and do my dailies and try to level up a bit. So bear with me a little bit while I get my daily commissions done. Holy Lord. Okay, here we are already. How is the team? Ooh, Yutao is...
Is there time for a quick snack? I'll whip one up in no time.
Yutao is down for the count. Okay, that can't be good. Hopefully we can get this one done. Navigate.
I'm a rock. Yeah. Look at you, Boozle. Where'd that come pew pew? Not good. Yeah. Pew pew. Let's go, let's go. I'm a rock. Yeah. I'm a rock. Pew pew. I'm a rock. Diana special. Body and mouth. Body and ring cutter. Yeah. Huh, I'm here. Let's go, let's go. Huh, I'm here. Pew pew.
Pew pew!
Choo. I'm a rock. Pew pew.
Rain outlines your fate. Body and time to act.
I'm a rock. Yeah. I'm a rock. Pew pew. I'm a rock. Choo.
Okay, not easy, but it is done. Let's go and revive some of my characters. Okay. How is everybody doing today? Okay, let's look at our characters. I do have to get them up slightly. What about her weapons? Can I enhance it? Can I refine it? Do I have any others of these? No, I do not. Enhance? How can I enhance? Ooh, I only have 49 of these left. Ooh. Okay. Oh, let's cancel that then. What about her weapons? Level 40. Ooh. I need to ascend her weapon. Okay, of which I am missing some of these. And I thought I could craft some of these. But okay, let's find some whopper flowers apparently. I'm gonna have to go and do that. And what about his weapon? I don't think I can refine. I don't think I have any of these. Nope. So back. And who else have I got here? I got her. And didn't I make her weapon stronger than that? I guess not. Okay, over here. Ooh, okay. Something I did not discover or unlock here. Over there. Ooh, okay. Up there even. Okay. I should be able to climb this. But there's also a dungeon here nearby that I did not unlock. So it's a little bit more over there. Okay, well, we'll go and check it out shortly. Oh, okay, well, I wanted to climb, but apparently I cannot. Okay, all 45s then.
Pew pew.
See? No, my sword. Let me leave you a verse.
Nice and spicy. On a rock. Can't handle your drink. Huh.
decides your fate.
Time to go. Pew pew. I'm a rock. Pew pew. Ha, I'm here.
Yeah, Yutao definitely needs some more HP protection, something. But okay, I was gonna go here because I need to find where this is.
Yeah. Look at you, booze hound. I'm a rock. Oh. Ah. Pew pew.
Nope, not what I wanted here. Okay, so it's here. Should be right here, but is it up there? No, it's in here. Okay. Okay. Let's backtrack for a second. Ooh, there's one over here. Okay. Let's see how that'll work. Navigate. Let's give them a little bit of food then.
Huh?
Okay, so it is these guys. Okay.
I'm a rock.
Body and know my sword.
Scuba, get them. Yeah.
You, okay. Where do you need to be, little buddy? Where are you going? Oh, you're gonna bring me where it's dangerous, aren't you? No? You gonna go to your place? Oh, you did. Hey, Terumi, how are you today?
Oh, what a cute treasure coffin.
Maybe if we bury it, it'll come back to life. I am much better than I was yesterday. Yesterday, my neck was killing me, but today I am all good. Okay, so I need to go to a statue of the seven before heading to Mondstadt. Okay. So what are you up to today? Oh yeah, yesterday it was just killing me and aggravating me, but yeah, it's gotten a lot colder and I slept with the window open and I guess my neck just froze and kinked. Whereas yesterday, I took care of it and feel much better. Hey, where's the statue of the seven here? I need to heal. Darn it. There we go. I'm about to hop on Roblox. Really? Really? You're gonna do that to me, Roblox? Okay. I think I need to work on my characters and level them up a bit.
Wanna come over for...
Also, claim. Okay, well, they gave me something. Ooh, what's this? Okay. And I have a new world to go and explore, which I'm about to do shortly. But, okay. It's all good. You do what you gotta do. I'm guessing there's some friends that you want to play with. Ugh. And I was wondering which... If I ascend another character, then I get a free pull. And I didn't know which of the characters that I should ascend. I was thinking Barbara, since everybody says she's a good healer. But I also got this new other dude here the other day. From those 10 pull, I think that's what I got from it. But if I ascend her, then I get another one of these things so I can do a 10 pull. No, actually just anime fighting games on there. So I don't know. I figured, you know, I could level one of these up to level 20 and ascend them. So that way I get an extra free pull. So then I could go and do like one of these. Let's see, I'm missing one. I only have 9. So if I ascend another character, I'll get 10 and I could do a 10 pull. But I have to go and empty out my bladder and I will be right back. Hey, babe. So leveling one of them wouldn't be bad. Either Barbara or whatever. But I also need to make Yutang a lot stronger because she's always dying.
Toodaloo.
Chonglinging, even with those really pesky artifacts, is doing a little bit better than her. So they do bring the damage, but as soon as they get hit, it's like 2/3 of their health go bye-bye. So I'm all very confused.
1 client, 2 clients, 3 clients.
Or maybe I should just level their weapons and the players up to 43 from 40. Hopefully that'll help out a little bit. I don't know. But okay, let me finish my commissions here so that I can think about other things. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm not sure I could do 50.
Wanna come over for tea?
And then when you get to 50, you need stuff to ascend and you need to do the dungeons and to level up the weapons and all that stuff. How does it make fighting things easier when everything levels up with me? So I'm currently level 40. I'm fighting level 47 things. If I go to level 50, then I'll be fighting level 57 things. So I don't see how it makes things easier.
When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out.
Oh, I did this yesterday and got myself into a lot of trouble.
Blade! Oh, it seems I can't do it.
I gotta find a way to kill everything. No, that's the only with World Ascension that it would make it 50. Okay. Well, it always feels like I'm always taking on stuff that's harder for me. And then yesterday somebody was asking me what is my spiral abyss level, and like, am I supposed to go and do the abyss? And as I level up my characters, I should be able to take on certain levels. And how do I gauge all of my things? And I mean, I have to admit that some people that criticize my characters, well, they actually pay for a lot of their stuff, so. Well, let's see if I can't do this like I did yesterday.
Ugh. How can I smash all these training dummies at once?
Yeah, it's not easy smashing them all at once.
Eat this!
So that's how to do it. I'm impressed. Oh, it seems I can't do it.
That's how I did it yesterday, by cheating, because I couldn't kill all 5 under 2 seconds. There we go. All daily commissions done. Let's go and see Catherine. And see what materials I need to do the stuff that I need to do. Because I need to do a lot of dungeons, a lot of flowers, a lot of other kinds of things. Because the book guy's weapon is stuck at 4 until I can ascend it, and I need to go and get some materials for his sword.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Alright, so what level am I still? 34, almost 35. I am missing so little, and yet so much. Okay, so characters, let's look at him. Let's see what I need for his weapon. What's going on here? When did this happen?
I always have to put up. There aren't many records on.
Okay. Was he the only one? Okay, let's look at his weapons. Now, what do I need to ascend his weapon? Maybe it was not his weapon? Was it Yu Tao's weapon then? Whose weapon was it that I needed to enhance or ascend? Oh, it's her weapon. Okay. Let's navigate to go and find some of these. Oh, there they are. Right down from here. I need 3. So let's go and kill it 3 times. Except sometimes they're red. Why am I not seeing it? Is it down here somewheres? Ooh, hey, chest. Okay, let's go and get it.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse. Higher, higher, hands on fire! Get them! If we bury it, maybe it'll spring back to life.
Maybe, maybe not. Okay, where's that flower that I need? How am I not finding it? Oh, there it is. Okay, it is there. Okay. Whoops, I'm about to die.
Where'd that come from? Yeah. No. Sword. Nice and spicy. Body and mind. Huh? Boba, get them! Out of the frying pan, into the fire! You're toast!
Wasn't there a third one? Okay, I'm confused, but
Race you!
okay, so there must be more of these here that I need to find. Oh, chest.
If we bury it, maybe it'll spring back to life. Go!
Okay, so I got a couple of them. Where's the other ones? Whoa! How did that happen? That was weird.
Huh?
Well, what am I missing then? Really? Was it you? No, it was not you. Darn it.
Jackpot.
I am missing something here, though. Oh, there he is. There we go. They hide it in the bush.
Oh, what a cute treasure coffin.
Okay, so now do I have enough to ascend her weapon? Yes, I do. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can't level up some of these characters.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh. Huh? Toodaloo.
Okay. Okay. Weapons. Uh, what are her talents? Okay. That didn't do much, did it? Okay. I think I should leave them as is for now. And see how well this does. Not too sure what I should be doing, but how is she just level? Yeah, there we go, 45. Hey, Mike Deck. How are you doing? How are you today? Okay, so hopefully leveling some of these helps out a little bit. Well, I just leveled them up. I went from 40 to 45 on this one. Oh, actually, she's 44. Okay. He went up to 45. And Yu Tang's up to 45.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh.
So slowly, I'm leveling up the characters, but I don't have like any artifacts to give them or anything like that, so I need people to go and do dungeons with me, I guess. Because no, this is not where. Yeah, I forgot to teleport. There we go. So I'm much better than yesterday. I don't know if you were watching my stream yesterday. I had a really bad neck situation, which is really better today. Ugh. Well, yes, her and Zhang Ling, but I couldn't level her up. But I did ascend her weapon, though. Her weapon, I was able to ascend it. Even though it's maybe not the best weapon for her, but only have one good pole arm. And they are still at 40, so slowly but surely.
Waiting for you. I just happened to be resting.
DPS first, yes, but Yu Tao dies within 2 seconds because I don't have the right artifacts for her, so as soon as she gets hit once, she's dead. So even though she does a lot of damage, I can't use her for more than a second in the fight, otherwise she's dead.
I shall protect the lady of the clan.
Oh, the night before yesterday, I guess I didn't sleep in a good position and just woke up with a neck pain yesterday, and it got to the point where I just had to go back to bed last night very early because I was not feeling it at all. So I finished my daily commissions and I am ready to continue my Archon story. I'm getting a little bit hungry. I need to go and buy some stuff tomorrow. I understand, but that dying situation is because your world level is +1 higher than should be for your characters.
I wasn't waiting
Yeah,
for
like
you.
I said, I need to go and
I
do
just
my
happened to be
groceries
resting.
tomorrow. I've been putting it off for 2 days. Because here they restock for the Thursday sales day. So if I were to go yesterday or today, you know, there would be nothing on the shelves. So I'm gonna go and do my groceries tomorrow. I'll have some food tomorrow. But for tonight, all I have is probably a grilled cheese. But I still have a little bit of bacon, so it'll be a grilled cheese with bacon, which is always good. Okay, let's go do this. Share with me some. I really don't. I have like a half strip and a half left. So that's barely enough for one grilled cheese.
So, this is the kind of place where the big shots of Inazuma live, huh? Paimon kinda expected it to be snazzier.
Welcome at last to the Kamisato residence, honored guests. Miss Kamisato is delighted to finally meet you.
Yeah, it was a hard pain in the butt getting here from the tea shop.
Is this the Shirasage Himegimi you keep going on about? So, where's she at?
We are not allowed to see her. That feels so like Emperor of China or something.
Oh, behind the screen?
Yep, that's how it is.
Yes. As the daughter of the Yashiro Commission, this is how Miss Kamisato is accustomed to receiving guests.
Oh wait, you actually a little behind me with the story? I'm probably a lot behind you. I have so many other missions I need to do, but I wanted to come and discover this region, so before I head up to the fountain.
Consider it a time-honored tradition within the Yashiro Commission. Forgive me if this is an unwelcome surprise.
Well, this is slightly anticlimactic.
Makes sense. She's a super important person after all.
So how do we know it's actually her? It could be like her double in case we are assassins or something.
Please forgive my lack of courtesy for receiving you in this fashion, especially following such a long and wearisome journey over the sea.
Yeah, it's kind of strange. Everybody was saying that the voyage and you know, the tidal waves and all that stuff. But when we left, it was sunny, and when we arrived, it was sunny. So it's as if our journey wasn't all that worrisome.
I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation, and Toma assures me that you do indeed possess the power to change the tide of the times.
I do not have the power. It's always been a team effort. Now I understand why you're Yutao dying, and I do not mean it like in a bad way or something. Oh, okay.
At present in Inazuma, in the name of the Vision Hunt Decree, the people's aspirations are being senselessly trampled underfoot.
Well, I need to go and do the dungeon that gives out the flaming witch items, artifacts. And you need to do it a lot in order to get the right combination of stuff on the equipment. But I also need to do it with people that are higher level than me, because otherwise it's too hard for me. Yeah.
Though the Yashiro Commission serves the Shogun, it is the people with whom we share close bonds, given the contact we are required to have with them in the performance of our duties.
In the performance of our duties. What is this? What am I looking at? Why am I looking at a kimono?
A commission's power rises and falls with the trust of their people. Thus, we cannot remain indifferent to this situation without also remaining indifferent to our own fate.
What's she blabbing about?
Traveler, lend us your power, and we can...
No! I did not come here to start a rebellion.
See, milady, it's just like I said. This will take us nowhere.
I'm just here to meet the Shogun. Yes, I do have a teapot realm. I've been there once, and that's all I've done.
No, please, wait! Please, don't go!
I just want to fight my sister because my sister is evil. And she doesn't want to talk more than 2 seconds. Because apparently we are not space travelers, we're time travelers.
I will introduce you to the Raiden Shogun on one condition. You must fulfill 3 small wishes on my behalf.
Yeah, I like how they say 3 small wishes, and that's gonna take me like 3 weeks to accomplish.
What are your wishes?
They pertain to 3 whose visions were taken from them. Perhaps once you've met them, you will understand.
They pertain to 3 whose visions were taken from them. Yes, I know. I saw them. They're in the statue. But I also met somebody with...
A warrior who guards a village, a former samurai who helped carry out the Vision Hunt decree, and a swordmaster determined to become the best in the world. Does Paimon got that right?
Isn't Zoro in One Piece the best swordsman in the world? Wasn't that his thing? Or maybe let's cure her. Hey, it could be good again.
Correct. Please do all you can to help them. I will await your return here.
I'll do as you wish.
Then you have my gratitude.
Man,
I'm sure you'll do great.
yeah, shut up. Mr. Quicker Fixer Upper Doer. Oh, this is water. Oh, he's not saying much, is he? Alright, I was hoping that would be like the Catherine here, but it's not. Well, have fun there. I'm going to go do some fishing routes and then into my bed. It's 2 a.m. here. Ooh, okay. Well, good night. Thank you for stopping by, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow's. I'll try to get on earlier tomorrow's, but then again, who knows?
Huh, I'm here.
I might do some political talk shows earlier in the day. Because Canadians want to know the truth about stuff. And we are getting really fed up with our governments. Okay, so there's still a teleport there and a teleport here that I have not visited. What are these things? This device has mysterious powers. This device has mysterious powers. There's also a teleport thingy there. Okay. And why are there 2 dungeons here? Is this... I'm confused. Okay, where am I supposed to go? I should probably teleport, but I also want to go and grab some more teleportation things. So let's go and explore a little bit. Apparently, we are gonna climb a little bit. Are these Sealies? No, they're not. Okay. Who's requesting to join me now? Ash? I don't know you, Ash. But hey, if you're following my stream, let me know and maybe we could do something. Ooh, this is weird. And yet I feel like I need to go further up. Am I even looking in the... Ooh, okay. So that makes sense that it would be up there rather than down there. Why is it not lighting up though when I give it? I want to cancel the navigation for that one. There we go. Now, why does it want... Okay. I have a feeling I'm going to fall down here if I'm not careful. Can I make it all the way up here? Yes, I can. Okay, good. Oh, shoot! Okay, well that ain't good. I thought that was a little ledge that I could take a break on, but... Ooh! Barely made it. Nope, so I am gonna have to climb all the way up there, am I? Just to go and get a teleport thingy. What am I missing here? Am I supposed to be climbing on this? Whoa, okay. Well, that didn't work out too well, did it? How big of a climb is this gonna be? Ooh, the adventure, right? Whoa, why is she falling down? Okay. This is not gonna be an easy climb, from what I can see here. Not even sure I'm gonna be able to clear that cliff there. Ooh, I think I'm gonna be in trouble here. How am I supposed to get up there? Nope, she's not gonna make it.
Spring Fairy.
It's a spring fairy. Whoa! How did she fall down there? Okay. Come on, get your stamina up. There we go. Will I be able to climb the cliff here? And I hate not being able to see stuff. There we go. Okay. Not doable here. Is it doable here? Am I doing all of this because it's impossible? I don't know. Let's find out. This is gonna be some crazy stuff. Ooh, okay, that's not good. There's gotta be a way to climb this, right? I'm just some 30 meters away, darn it. This is not good. Whoa! Darn it. Stop climbing. Okay, man. Okay, let's try this again then. No! How am I not? Sometimes the camera angle really gets to me, you know that? I'm pretty sure there was an easier way to get up here. Nice, nice, nice. Got it.
Talk to the Electro Archon whenever you're troubled.
Really? This is the easy way up here? Okay. Ooh, I won't be able to fly all the way down there, will I? Can we climb this? We can. Okay. I am not going to survive this, that's for sure. But hey, might as well try it, right? Can I land on one of these? Oh, nope. Okay. Ooh, I'm about to die. Maybe not, but came close to it. Okay, can I make it all the way there? We are definitely going to try it. Ooh, I'm not far from it. There it is. Found it. And found a viewpoint. There, pretty. There we go. Ooh, that was one mission. It's not an easy thing to do. Okay. Let's go do that now.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl.
One day, I'll be as great as Ryuji.
Wanna come over for tea?
One day, I'll be as great as Ryuji.
Wow. Well, thank you, subscribers. Thank you very much.
Silly churl, Billy
Much
churl,
appreciated.
silly Billy, hilly churl.
Oh,
Let's see. Where's the person Ayaka told us about?
Why are you doing this? Why leave all of a sudden, after all these years?
yeah, after all these years. Why? Don't do it. Don't leave. Don't leave.
Precisely. It's much too sudden. We've had no time to prepare.
What do you mean, we?
The children are desperate for you to take them out to play. Please, we urge you to reconsider.
That must be the guy Ayaka told us about. Let's go over and see.
Okay, let's go over and see. Well, that was
I'll be as great as Ryuji.
pretty... Oh, okay.
When the sun's out, bathe in sun.
Okay.
But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight. Huh?
If you want my opinion, something to do with the Vision Hunt decree. It's clear that Tejima had done nothing wrong, and still they confiscated his vision. After that, he became a completely different person. I can't claim to fully understand it, but I could tell that he'd lost something very important to him. He went off on a walk, alone, circled the village a few times, and then out of the blue, he announced that he was going to leave and become a wanderer.
And I mean, everybody has the right to find
Truth
themselves.
be told, we aren't sure whether trying to keep him here is the right thing to do. But equally, it doesn't feel right to let him leave when he's in this state. He's a lost soul.
Seems like he's a well-respected guy around here.
Well, sometimes they need to find themselves. They thought the vision was their identity, and now they need to find their own identity. That's the way I see it.
Ah, you must also be here to try and convince Tejima to stay. Tejima has protected this place ever since he arrived here 30 years ago.
Dang, okay.
Keeping out the treasure hoarders, fending off any monsters that draw near, resolving quarrels between the villagers. He has put an enormous amount of work into looking after this place, and we all think the world of him. But now, all of a sudden, he says he plans to leave us. We can't help but wonder, was it something we did?
No,
We will gladly apologize if that's the case.
it's not the
Or
case. Oh, dude.
You must be Tejima. So what's made you want to up and leave all of a sudden?
Me? It's not a question of why I want to leave, but a question of what reason I would have to stay.
Well, everybody depends on you. That's not a reason, though. And you've lived here for a long time, and that's not a good reason either, so. But hey, if you have friends and family now, then that's a good reason.
True, but that's not why I chose to stay here. And what made me want to come here 30 years ago? And why have I never wanted to leave in all that time?
That's a good question.
I don't have answers to those questions because I can't remember anymore. Ever since they took my vision away, it's like a slice of my memory is gone.
Well, you know what? I feel it. I feel what you're going through. I used to work as a janitor, and one day a drugged up tenant decided to put me in a coma. And just to get back my basic memory, it took me 2 years. So, yeah. I get it. There's still a slice of my memory that is gone forever, and it's not because somebody took my vision away. It's because somebody beat me to a pulp. So.
In the past, I knew I wanted to stay here. But whatever resolve I had then, it's gone now. So I thought, what's to stop me from moving around instead? The emptiness inside me will be there either way.
Yes, it will.
Okay. Well, in that case, if we help you rediscover the reason you chose to stay, you won't need to leave anymore, right?
Wrong, but okay, if this is the quest.
But if you can't remember anything, it's not gonna be easy. Oh, maybe if you just try a little harder to remember, then it'll all come flooding back?
No.
Oh, that reminds me. Last time I brought Tejima some fruit, I do believe I saw him writing in a diary.
I keep a diary? If you say so. I honestly can't seem to remember.
Oh, yes, yes, you do. And what's more, I remember you saying at the time that you wanted to make a note of a few interesting things. Things which would prove very important at a later date.
Perfect! So if we want to keep Tejima from leaving, we just need to find his diary. It must be around here somewhere. Let's take a look.
Yeah, I don't
If
think
you
so.
don't mind, we will leave you to find the diary. We should head back to the village to inform the others of Tejima's situation.
Okay, head back to the village, tell everybody about everything. I definitely would not want that, but... Log. Okay.
This looks like Tejima's diary, all right. Let's see what we have here. Today, the villagers and I got together to cook dry braised salted fish. I messed up and burned mine a little, so I had to pretend that it was black snakehead instead. Today, I helped rescue a kid who had fallen in the water. After I pulled him out, he told me that his best friend Bamboo was still in the water. I searched the water the whole afternoon before finding out that Bamboo was the name of his pet crab. I went kite flying today. The string broke, so I chased after it as fast as I could. I soon realized I was never going to get it back, so I just found somewhere to sit and watch as it flew away into the distance. Seems like your average diary of daily village life.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Wait, there's more! I went to pray at the shrine again today and stayed there a while. The omamori you gave me has faded a little, but it is still my most treasured possession. Now that's the kind of info we're looking for. Time to pay a visit to the shrine. So this is the omamori Tejima wrote about. Interesting. Looking at the color and the design, Paimon would have thought it belonged to a child. But anyway, if he had this with him all the time, there's a chance some of his elemental energy remained on it. Do you think that it might come in handy?
We'll see. We will see.
With the wind.
What? Alright. Now where am I supposed to go? I'm confused. What's my quest? Oh, elemental. Okay.
Tejima visited a lot? The soil looks like it's been disturbed. Maybe Tejima buried something precious here. Something that kept him in the village all these years?
It would be nice to find out.
Must be something pretty amazing if it made him stick around for 30 years. Let's dig it up and take a look. It looks like a letter. The paper's gone yellow. Must have been written a really long time ago. Konda Village. Sounds so familiar. Where is that place again? Huh. So the reason Tejima came here was to wait for someone.
Yeah, but 30 years, it's a long time to wait.
But he's been here for 30 years. Oh, guess they didn't show up in the end, huh? Well, let's go give Tejima his stuff back and take it from there.
Well, I'll be. That's certainly my handwriting. And I guess the Omamorian letter belonged to me too. But I have no memory of anything that's written in this diary.
Nor can he remember who he's supposed to be waiting for.
Still, it's clear that I was waiting for someone here, and that I chose to wait for 30 years. Over the years, I must have made a note of anything interesting. Anything that I could share with her when we were finally reunited.
So it was a her, okay.
And just look at all the things that did happen over the years. The time has flown by so quickly. 30 years feels like the blink of an eye.
Yeah, and then it goes even faster, buddy.
How could I have forgotten something so important to me? Now that I think about it, when my vision was taken from me, it felt like I'd suddenly been hollowed out. Love, regret, everything I felt for her, it's all disappeared. No, not especially. After all, I've forgotten who she was. Her face, her voice, the things we experienced together. I barely recall any of it. It's as if she'd never been in my life to begin with. As if all these years have been nothing but a hazy dream. I think maybe not. If this is something I waited most of my life for, I suppose I should carry on waiting.
Really? I wouldn't.
Although, what if she were to turn up eventually, only to find I didn't remember so much as her name? Wouldn't that be upsetting for her?
Well, 30 years, I mean, you know, brain damage and stuff happens.
When I think about it like that, I do feel a slight tinge of sadness in my heart.
Yeah, I would too.
How curious. Why am I thinking like this when I don't even remember who she is? It's just like that feeling of emptiness, the feeling that something is missing.
A lot of people go
Thank
through
you
life
both for
thinking they're
helping me
missing
reconnect
something,
with
buddy.
My reason for staying here. I shall remain here and keep waiting for her.
That is so sad. I would definitely would not. 30 years waiting for someone after a war.
Tejima seems to be dealing okay, but still, it makes Paimon really sad. Seems it's just like Ayaka and Tomo were saying. If you lose your vision, you lose all your hopes and dreams too. That certainly explains the state Teijima was in earlier. At least we were able to help him, weren't we?
Not really.
Well, let's go find the next person.
Man, are these gonna be all sad stories?
The second one who lost their vision is a samurai from the Tenryou Commission.
Okay, where is this samurai? Okay, all the way over here then. Mr. Samurai.
They say the Tenryou Commission is directly controlled by the Shogun. They're the ones responsible for maintaining law and order in Inazuma. The ones actually enforcing the Vision Hunt Decree. But why would they take action against one of their own?
'Cause visions, duh.
Paimon doesn't get it. Huh? There seems to be some commotion over there. Let's go see what's happening.
I'll ask one more time. Do you intend to withhold this month's emergency provisions?
The entire clan is counting on that food. We demand an explanation. How many times do I have to say it? I don't know anything about emergency provisions.
You dare deceive us? Those provisions are essential. Do you understand? Not some goods to be pocketed by greedy samurai.
You samurai think you can just do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this.
Oh, huh? And who are you? One of Kurosawa's gang, no doubt.
Yep, exactly.
What? We just happened to be passing by. We heard the commotion and came to see what the matter was.
Yeah.
I see. You seem to have come just at the right time. Perhaps you can help us settle this matter.
Not really, but yeah, we're used to sticking our nose where we're not supposed to.
This is Kurosawa. He's a samurai and a member of the Shogun's army. They issue emergency provisions to the area, and he's the one responsible for distribution. In the past, we'd simply ask him for provisions and everything would be delivered. Now, he suddenly refuses to give us anything. He's keeping the provisions for himself, I just know it. We'll starve without them.
No one seems to care about us. We used to think Kurosawa was a kind man, but he's shown his true colors. He's the same as all the other samurai.
Man, people turn on people so quickly.
It's no wonder all the visions have been confiscated. The Raiden Shogun doesn't need people like him helping her rule the nation.
This must be one of the people Ayaka asked us to help. But why would she ever want us to help someone like him? Maybe we should talk to Kurosawa and see what he has to say.
Let's do that.
I've never even heard of these emergency provisions.
You haven't heard about nothing. You also have a memory blank because we took away your visions.
I don't know whether it's rumors or whether they're trying to blackmail me. But either way, it's ridiculous. If I was hoarding supplies, would I still be the poor man I am today? My own family can barely get by as it is. No, if you'll excuse me, I've got other matters to attend to. And that's the first bit of truth I've heard all day. The Shogun's army told me that I was unworthy of my vision. And they said I was slacking off in my work. Apparently, I'd even disappointed the Raiden Shogun. And that's why they confiscated my vision.
Well, that's not the reason why, because they're putting the visions in the statue, but okay, that kind of sucks.
Well, that's strange. You were helping enforce the Vision Hunt Decree. Why would you be unworthy of your vision?
To be perfectly honest, I don't seem to remember the details. All I know is that I would perform certain things every month. But I don't recall what they were. And it's not just that. I have this unsettling feeling, like someone owes me something.
Does it have to do with the missing emergency provisions?
I didn't take any. Like I said, if I was taking them for myself, I wouldn't be going through such hard times right now.
I think the other samurais are taking advantage of your memory loss.
To top it all off, my house was just raided by treasure hoarders, which is why I came here in the first place. I was chasing after them when I got held up by these two. If you don't believe me, go find the treasure hoarders yourself. If there were any emergency provisions to be had, they would have found them.
Yay, I get to go and fight something now.
Seems to be telling the truth, but we better confirm. Let's go round up those treasure hoarders and see what they have to say.
I
We
agree.
should be able to follow their tracks. They couldn't have gone too far.
What? Oh, she did fall off a cliff. Darn it. Okay.
We really outdid ourselves this time. All those samurai houses packed with goods. We really hit the jackpot. I mean, besides that one house.
You haven't seen anything yet. There'll be a lot more where this came from. Today's just the beginning. I'll be leading you all on an epic journey of pillage and plunder that will go down in hoarder history.
Wasn't he the guy that I stopped at the tournament?
You demand, boss!
These seem like the treasure hoarders we're after. Let's teach them a lesson.
Time to act.
Where's the trick?
Hey, no, my sword! Witness the power of Gugwa.
Cross over!
Test subject.
Oh, there goes all the Mora. We worked hard to steal that, you know? Come on, boss. Think of something.
Not bad, kid. You ever think of joining the treasure hoarders? We could use someone like you. Kurosawa. Oh, I remember. So he's the one who sent you after us, huh? Just our luck. I knew we shouldn't have hit that place.
Yeah, you kind of should have.
So what did you see inside? Was it stuffed with food supplies?
Food supplies? You kidding? That place was a complete mess. All we found was a strange-looking box, hopefully with valuables inside. I didn't want anyone else to see it, so I was planning on opening it myself once we got back. But now that you've caught us, how about we make a deal? That little box for our freedom. What do you say?
Nope.
You've got a deal. Now show us what's in the box.
Really?
Huh?
What the?
There's nothing in here but IOUs.
Yeah, a lot of them too. And they all seem to be made out to the owner of a general goods store, a Miss Aoi. We're talking tons of Mora here. We better talk to this Miss Aoi and get to the bottom of this. As for you guys, you're free to go. Just pray that our paths don't cross again.
Yeah, because obviously she does all the fighting.
Yes, of course. So, we redeemed ourselves for some IOUs. Does that mean we broke even?
Nope.
Shut it. Let's just get out of here.
Oh, Lord. Okay. In trouble now.
Rain outlines your fate.
Really? Okay. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. Well, we are approaching the end of the day here.
Welcome to Tsukumomono Groceries. We've got everything you need. Can I help you find something? Or perhaps there's something you want to inquire about? Ah, so you're friends of Kurosawa, I take it? Perhaps you're here to pay off his debts.
Whoa, whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're just here to learn where they all came from. How did Kurosawa end up owing you so much money? Did he buy anything super expensive here?
Let me think.
Really? With so many IOUs, you need to think about it?
Kurosawa would come regularly to purchase large quantities of foodstuffs. He'd always put the payment on his own account. However, the price of provisions began to skyrocket recently, and his salary was no longer enough to cover the cost. So, he started writing out IOUs to cover whatever he couldn't afford of the usual amount.
So that's how he was getting those emergency provisions.
Coming out of his pocket?
But why did he have to purchase a usual amount? If the prices increased, couldn't he just buy less?
Well, if you think about it, the citizens receiving the emergency provisions must have been carefully calculating how much they needed to sustain them each time. Kurosawa thought that it would be quite the disappointment for them if they found they didn't have enough, especially after such long and careful planning. So he deemed it necessary to take on the debt rather than let the people down.
Shoot.
Wow. Kurosawa was purchasing all the emergency provisions at his own expense. And no one ever appreciated what he did. They just complained and held him accountable.
People's attitudes will always reflect their circumstances. In the face of hardship, nobody cares to think twice.
That is so true. And we are at a boiling point, unfortunately.
If you ask me, had Kurosawa told everyone the truth about the supplies from the start, then there wouldn't be such a severe backlash now. Of course, I'm sure there would still have been some unrest. What he was doing was truly a thankless deed. As for why he chose to spend his own money on emergency provisions and never tell anyone, I'm still not too clear myself. If you're still curious, why don't you go ask him yourself? I see. That reminds me, it seems that his vision was recently confiscated.
That is correct.
Most unfortunate. If he doesn't clear the debt on his name, he'll have no choice but to sell that sword that is so dear to him.
Sword? What sword?
Oh, didn't he tell you? He possesses a very valuable blade. He's carried it for years now. I've asked him about its origins. He told me that it was a gift from his father, that it was too precious to sell. In hindsight, I regret that I never made an offer on it. Everything has its price, at least that's what I think. Why don't you ask him about the sword yourself? Perhaps it'll even provide you with the answers you're looking for. Oh, but before you go, if you would kindly settle today's bill.
But we thing.
Information.
Information is also a kind of
I
commodity.
agree.
Wouldn't you agree?
I do.
Don't worry. I won't charge much for information about Kurosawa. Nothing we ever discussed was explicitly confidential anyway. Oh, let me think. 2,000 mora should be a fair price.
That's a lot of mora for just
At least
information,
we now
but
know where the emergency provisions were coming from. Plus, we found out that Kurosawa has a priceless sword in his possession. Let's go talk to Kurosawa again and see if he can remember anything.
Body in mind. Time to act.
What are you doing here all by yourself? Where did those other two go?
I presented them with a choice. Either they left or I drew my sword. They left. It turned out to be a real time saver, actually. Perhaps I should start using it more often.
Huh.
Did you manage to track down the treasure hoarders? Everything I said was true, right?
Who's trying to join me? Chris, sorry, I don't know who you are.
It turns out that you really were distributing emergency provisions, but they were all purchased at your own expense.
Strange. Is that really the kind of person I was?
Apparently so.
I don't really have any such recollection. Even after all you've told me, I still don't remember anything. Why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? And why would I put myself in such a difficult situation? I really don't understand. But I cannot deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, I could sense that my body was somehow reluctant to do so.
Mind if we have a look?
This sword was once wielded by my father. I remember once when I was young, I wanted to sneak out with the blade and show it off to the kids next door. My father ended up catching me in the act and scolded me severely.
Mm-hmm.
What did he say? I can't seem to remember that either. It would seem that I forgot many important things when my vision was taken from me. So many memories gone. Forever. No matter how hard I try to remember. All I can remember now is my father telling me that this blade bore his life's creed. Before he passed away, he placed the sword in my hands and said to me, "With this sword, you should."
Hey, if you look carefully, there seems to be some words engraved on the hilt. Can you recognize the words?
Virtue and justice? Somehow those two words seem to explain everything now. Taking on seemingly endless debts to make others happy. I guess that must have been my greatest ambition after all. But what use of virtue and justice? I purchased the provisions for those in need. And look how things ended up.
True.
The Tenryo Commission seized my vision. And the very people I was so desperately trying to help refused to understand me.
Well, thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. Thank you so much.
And the irony of all of it is, I somehow still felt sorry when threatening them with my blade. I'm incapable of being a good person, Yet I'm equally unable to be bad. I don't know what to do with myself.
Well, no suggestions, cause you know, ways of the samurai, bushido, and all that stuff.
Yet another troubled soul. When we get the chance, let's speak to Toma about Kurosawa's debt. The Yashiro Commission would surely help cover his expenses.
We could do something like
In
that.
any case, we must never let him sell off that sword. Yeah, seems like losing all ambition is a terrible experience. Fortunately for us, you don't have a vision. Let's go find the next poor soul.
I actually kind of wish I did have a vision, but whatever. Hey, let's see if I can't climb here. Apparently I can. There we go.
The third person who had their vision taken is supposed to be a famous sword master around these parts.
Yeah, Zoro from One Piece.
Hyman heard that he's the present-day master of Meikyo Shisui art. Sounds pretty impressive.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
This is his dojo. Luckily, there's some people around. Let's go talk to them.
Nanako, don't worry. Sensei will be fine.
Yeah, no, things don't always work out that way.
Those thugs that challenged the dojo were strong, but he fought them all off in the end, didn't he?
He did, but he's still not the same.
Maybe, but I'm still worried about him. Things have gotten dangerous before in the past, but it's never shaken him. This time, though...
It's just because he's been possessed, that's all. Once the exorcism has taken place, he'll be right as rain in no time.
Wow, another subscriber. Well, thank you very much. Very appreciated. I do think I'm gonna have to get political. Time to do what I can tomorrow, I guess. But for now, let's just relax and try to finish this side story.
Hey there! Did something happen?
Who are you?
The Traveler?
I don't care whether you're trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired. Get out of here immediately!
Oh, this is gonna end well.
Don't make me draw my blade, or you won't live to regret it.
No, you got it so wrong. We just came here to,
Disciples?
Yeah, I guess that works.
Yep. We've heard all about the mighty master of Meikyo Shisui art. It's the whole reason we came all this way, to seek him out and ask him to train us. But then we got here and overheard you talking about how he got possessed or something.
Interesting.
From the way you're dressed, it doesn't look like you're from around here.
No, we are definitely not. She's like something, and apparently I'm a time traveler.
Please, accept my apologies. We've had so many people trying to cause us trouble recently that we're on high alert. You haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. Sensei got possessed recently, and he's still recovering. He's not able to take on any new disciples for the time being. I see you are earnest in your pursuit. Okay, how about this? My fellow disciple Nanako and I will explain Sensei's situation to you in a little more detail. Then you can decide whether to stay or to leave. Sensei's name is Domon. A name I'm sure you've already heard.
Domo. Okay.
Though self-taught, he mastered the art of the sword to a high level.
He then proceeded to defeat many other prominent sword masters, never losing a single fight.
Sounds like Zero of One Piece. That's just my opinion.
He once said that his goal was to become the best sword master in the world.
Definitely sounds like
And
Zoro.
so, even while training us, he continued to hone his own art. His fervor truly inspired us, and he trained hard, determined to keep up with him. But then,
Not long ago, Sensei had his vision taken away. He hasn't been the same since.
Nobody's the same when they have a piece of them taken from themselves.
He says the strangest things over and over, and he refuses to let us train. Junya and I have discussed it, and we both think that he's being possessed by an evil spirit. So, we've asked the shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine to perform an exorcism.
That's not gonna help him out.
But if I'm honest, I still have my doubts over whether he'll completely recover.
No, he won't.
The Grand Narukami Shrine? What's that?
you haven't heard of it? It's the largest shrine on Narukami Island.
Ooh, I'm so
The
glad
head
I
shrine maiden
climbed
is
up
reputed to
there.
have very close ties with the almighty Shogun herself. Not that we'd have any means of involving the head shrine maiden, of course. But even one of the ordinary shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine would have clear power and authority to perform an exorcism.
It's not gonna help him, though.
So don't worry, Nanako. Sensei is going to be just fine.
No, he won't.
The exorcism will take place this evening. You're both more than welcome to come and watch if you're interested.
So, losing your vision can cause possession?
No.
Guess we should come back this evening and see for ourselves.
Well, seems we're this evening. Time to go in.
Shh. So you decided to come. It's a good thing you didn't arrive any earlier. You would have had to witness Sensei one of his fits of madness.
Darn it, we miss it.
Just now, when Nanako was attending to him, she heard him whispering a few names to himself. When she asked him who the people were, he suddenly looked panic-stricken and pushed her away. It looked like he was in great distress. He was covering his ears and looking frantically around him with bloodshot eyes. All the while he kept calling those names. Some of them we knew, others we didn't recognize. But they all seemed to be the names of sword masters he had defeated in the past.
Holy Lord, okay.
One of them was Anzai. He used to be a fellow disciple of Sensei's. His senior, in fact. But Sensei defeated him in a duel many years ago. And he has been a wanderer ever since.
Don't tell me we have to go and find a wanderer.
Sensei wouldn't stop calling his name. Thankfully, the shrine maidens managed to subdue him, so the exorcism can finally continue. The ritual has now begun. All we can do is patiently await the result. Here's hoping Sensei will be back to his normal self very soon. Please, excuse me for a moment while I fetch some water. If he wakes up, he is sure to be thirsty.
This is our time to go in.
Huh?
Hmm.
Who's that sneaking around? Uh-oh. Could they be here to mess up the exorcism?
Probably.
Won't let them get away with it. Come on, let's go after them.
Darn it.
Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up? Is this definitely the right place? Let's look a little further up.
Hey, that's a
Body
kitty
and
cat.
catch up with me.
Oh, we
So
just
quickly.
follow the yellow thingies?
Are you sure you're Domon's disciples? You move even quicker than he does. Unless... I guess it's been a few years. Maybe his skills have improved again.
Excuse me? We're the ones asking the questions here. First off, who are you? And what are you doing sneaking around these parts? You seem like bad news, mister.
Really? She's gonna get herself into so much trouble.
Bad news? I'll have you know I trained side by side with Domon back in the day, long before you ever showed up. I don't care to talk about that time anymore. But if you must know, I am Domon's senior.
We were just talking about you.
The senior? Wait, that means you
Anzai? Yes, that's me. Because I don't wish to see Domon or anyone else associated with him ever again.
Then why come back to the village?
When we were young, we trained under the same sword master, studying Make-Yoshi Sui art together. I had begun training 5 years before him, and everyone looked up to me as a steady and dependable older disciple. Practitioners of Make-Yoshi Sui art seek to achieve stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. So the majority of disciples are indifferent to rank and reward. I was no exception. But Domon was different. The first thing he did when he joined was go straight to our sensei and ask him, with a beaming smile on his face, how to become the best in the world. Sensei scolded him and told him that the art of the sword should not be used for such vain ends. Sensei said that coveting the title of the best sword master, barely days into his training, showed that he had a fickle mind, and that this would impede him from ever mastering the blade. I thought so too at the time, but Domon began making swift progress in his training, and even started catching up with me. Only then did I realize that it was Domon who had long since freed his mind from all agitation. He was consumed by his singular desire to become the best in the world. He sought nothing less than perfection in the art of the sword, and nothing could deter him from this goal, no matter what stood in his way.
Or who stood in his way?
Sure sounds like he meant business. So how come you don't want to ever see him again?
Yeah.
Because until he arrived, I was convinced that I would succeed our sensei as the master of Make-Yoshi Sui art. Of all the disciples, I was the most gifted. I had trained the longest. Everyone had high expectations for me. Domon's arrival changed everything. When we sparred, I lost not just the match, but my pride and my status too. I fled the dojo that day and never looked back. Later, I heard that he sparred with Sensei too. Sensei was advanced in years by then, and unfortunately that match used up every last ounce of energy in his body. After that, I wanted nothing further to do with him. Deep down, though, I still respected his mastery of the blade and his commitment to the art of the sword. So, when I heard rumors that he had lost his mind, my first reaction was to dismiss them as false. How could he, of all people, have lost his mind? His mind was the sharpest of them all. He had practiced Make-Yoshi Sui art to perfection.
Okay. There we go. Perfect. Okay.
I decided to quietly come and see if it were true. Then, to my complete astonishment, I heard him call my name. I thought mine was a name he had long since forgotten. So you see, I came here not to cause him any harm. I just wanted to see for myself.
Yep. Same here.
Okay, you've heard my story. You should get back now. The exorcism is probably finishing.
Seems like we got it wrong this time. He wasn't here to mess up the exorcism at all. Still, Paimon's not sure we should bring him back with us. Let's go see how the exorcism's coming along.
Oh, darn. Okay.
You're saying he isn't possessed? Does that mean he's just lost his mind? But how is that possible? No, I refuse to believe it. Something's clearly wrong.
Something is clearly wrong, but darn.
Nanako, please, try not to get agitated.
I'm sorry. With what powers I have, I can find no sign of any malignant spirit having possessed Domon.
I agree.
But spirits may take a myriad of forms in this world, many of which I cannot claim to have witnessed myself. Thus, I dare not rule out possession with complete certainty.
And
all is certainly not lost, for I received word not long ago that Lady Yai has taken an interest in your sensei's case.
Who's Lady Yai?
Lady Yai? Is that the same Lady Yai that I think you mean?
The head shrine maiden of the Grand Narukami Shrine? That's wonderful news! Then Sensei will be sure to recover.
Not.
Correct. Lady Yai is most knowledgeable indeed, and has abundant experience in the exorcism of evil spirits and aversion of great calamities. I am unable to say for certain whether an evil spirit has possessed your sensei, but Lady Yai can give a conclusive verdict.
Excuse me, Miss Inagi, but I must ask, should we prepare a greeting gift for Lady Yai?
That won't be necessary. All that is required of you is your timely arrival at the Grand Narukami Shrine. Lady Yai does not like to be kept waiting. I must leave now, but we will meet soon at the shrine. I wish Domon a full and speedy recovery.
Which is not gonna happen, but...
Who'd have thought Lady Yai herself would have taken notice of our sensei's case?
It's a trap. I feel it's a trap.
Do you mean to say that Sensei isn't renowned enough to deserve Lady Yai's attention?
It's not a question of being renowned. It's about hushing the thing, because we all know she's in cahoots with Raiden Shogun.
No, that's not what I meant at all. You misunderstand me. I just mean this is Lady Yai, the head shrine maiden. She has direct and close contact with the almighty Shogun herself.
Exactly, so this is not gonna end well for nobody.
Anyway, you should join us too, tomorrow. Given that you've traveled all this way just to meet our sensei, we, the disciples of Meikyo Shisui Art, will do our best to help you.
I'm just wondering if the statue is not gonna enable everybody to tap into the visions, and thereby restoring the visions to those that had lost it.
Sure! After all, everyone seems pretty excited about Lady Yai. We're curious to meet her too.
I'm just wondering. I could be mistaken.
Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to find out a thing or two about the Raiden children from her.
Okay, well, I'm glad I climbed it. So it's not going to be far for me to go, but I also think that I should call it a night. I appreciate all of you viewers. Wish you would be a little bit more chatty. But I guess everybody like me is into the storytelling, which I understand. I get it. So for now, I will just give you all a very big thank you for tuning in. And be sure to tune in again tomorrow for the continuation of this story. If for some reason you cannot, you can always look on the channel. And it should be there and uploaded. So, be safe, be well, and hopefully I will see you in the next video, people. Take care.